Hey guys, and happy Friday. So today is No Trucks Friday. It's a thing. I did a video that said no trucks were given. I don't give a truck about a month ago, and someone suggested, why don't you do this like on the last Friday of every month? And I'm running with that, and basically it's just kind of a braincation episode. I don't have to come up with an idea. It's not necessarily going to be one of my best videos, but the pressure's off. It doesn't have to be, because it's a No Trucks episode. It's actually very convenient because my sleep schedule's all out of whack. I'm not going to be in the apartment for most of the day. I gotta leave, and you guys are coming with me. So one of you asked, and I forget who it was, but I'll leave a note in the the description box, asked me to describe what my story was in actually getting to New York, which is an interesting question, because I grew up in the Midwest. I went to college in the Midwest. When I was little, I remember very little, and it's very, very vague memories, but I remember occasionally going into Chicago right around Christmas time and walking around with my family. I remember gazing into department store windows and stuff, and it was all really coolly decorated, and I was thinking that the city was super, super awesome, so I guess I kind of grew up with that as a kid. Random Jeffrey! Anyway, so I was about a year out of college, and I was working remotely, but I had an apartment in Eau Claire where I went to school, to college. And I was working nights at a dinner theater, which was super, super fun. But then I had another seizure and suddenly couldn't be driving again. So anyway, I moved back in with my parents and kind of asked them if I could move in for a little while and try and save up some money to try and move to a more accessible area. And I was thinking, I don't know, maybe San Francisco, maybe Chicago, maybe New York. I wasn't getting as much stuff done as I would have liked to, and I wasn't getting the job offers I was hoping to, but I got a job offer in New York, which was crazy, and I hadn't saved up anywhere near the amount that I wanted to before I was going to make the move. I was thinking, okay, I've got to have several $1,000s in the bank and stuff. I have to have first and last month's rent. I got to be, know that I'm going to be safe and all that sort of thing. But I got a job, and they offered me a signing bonus that gave me the ability to move out, which was amazing. And the thing is, since I don't drive, a lot of people when they move a long distance will use a rent a U-Haul and haul a bunch of stuff out. I had been living in a one-bedroom apartment prior, and I had furnished it somewhat, but I didn't fly. I didn't drive. I flew. Look at me giving that away. And I flew with a laptop bag and a one-checked suitcase, and that's what I came with. And I was in a hotel for the first little while, and scrambling around to try and find an apartment really, really quickly. The thing about New York is you find an apartment in like a day or two, and you buy it, like you rent it in like a day or two. I was used to other areas, but it's like, plan a month in advance when you're going to start searching for somewhere. And then once I got there, I got the apartment and came in on moving day, and they were looking around. They're like, "Where's your stuff?" And I'm like, "I got it here in my hands." So I slept on the floor for a while. Went out and bought a lamp. It's surprisingly difficult to find certain things. Like a light fixture is one of the things that's a little bit difficult to find if you don't know what you're doing for a while. So I actually had to go out to IKEA because I couldn't figure out like where there'd be a hardware store where I could buy a lamp. Anyway, that's how I came to New York, and then slowly I started furnishing the thing. I had basically just stuff shipped in, and I've got my memory foam mattress. And the weird thing is those actually ship in really, really tiny containers, and then they just expand in about an hour. So now the thing is huge and bulky and unwieldy, but I was able to haul it in the elevator and just carry it under one arm, which was really cool. I don't know, it was a weird experience moving, because I was abandoning almost all of the stuff that I owned, and I didn't know anybody here, but I had to do it because this is one of the few places in the United States, I will confess, that you can really live without a car, and that's just kind of the reality. There's very poor transportation in a lot of different areas, and now I live here. Well, not here. I work near here.
Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, and I appreciate you asking the question. And I'm sorry for those of you whose questions I did not answer, but I gotta get back to work because I'm taking a break from work to finish recording this, and I'm gonna upload it. And no pressure, it's just gonna be what it is. So I appreciate you guys watching my last video. I'm honestly really happy with it and really proud that I got that off my chest, and I really appreciate your support. It really means a lot. And I should report that I feel a lot better and I'm a lot more excited about making stuff. So I cannot wait for Monday. In the meantime, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you soon.